In 2018, we're going to be launching two new collections, Modern Glamour and New Traditional. Modern Glamour, of course, is our more contemporary look, and New Traditional is a fresh look at traditional design. More classical lines and shapes, and maybe more handmade product. Each collection has two palettes. New Traditional has a raw palette of more natural coloration and a refined palette of typical heritage, deep, rich jewel tones. Our New Traditional line is about paying tribute to traditions, to heritage, to older times and older ways of doing things. And I think a lot of that has to do not only with decoration, but with the way we cook, the way we entertain, and the way we choose to spend our downtime. One of the aspects of New Traditional that I think makes it so poignant is that there's a real emphasis on the beauty of imperfection, on the idea that things are made by hand, and that because they're made by hand, they're going to be traces left of the artisan, their thumbprints, dripping paint and things like that. And also that because they're made according to old traditions and old ways of living, they're meant to last. One of the most important aspects of a New Traditional lifestyle is looking back at the beginning of America and Canada and how we used to live. And that's represented by a movement, a big movement right now called homesteading, which looks at going back to living off the land, baking your own bread. Another way of calling it is living off the grid. And the idea that what you make with your hands, what you will value more, you will enjoy more, and will add a kind of richness to your life, and it's an independence of spirit. So when we put together our palette for this collection, we were really inspired by that lifestyle and by the tools and the machinery of that lifestyle. We have the terracotta color of mud, but also of farming equipment. We have the blue of the sky. We have the yellow wheat colors of the fields. And a lot of the subject matter is also inspired by natural elements, by animals, by landscape. And there's a real focus and study of nature and of our connection to nature and of living in a wild, imperfect, beautiful environment. It's about taking those old forms and doing new finishes and adding new colors and being much more playful in reinterpreting those old looks.